We're on the road to the gold with Leake Academy basketball for the state 5A tournament. Day one, session one, the quarterfinals underway, and we've got the boys coming up, taking on Oak Forest, and then right after that, the Rebelettes take the court against Copiah Academy. Thanks for being with us this afternoon on Cruisin' 98 and on the Boswell Media Sports YouTube channel. We've got video coming to you there. Remember, when you go to the Boswell Media Sports YouTube channel, go ahead and hit the subscribe button on that screen on YouTube, and you'll get the notifications on your phone, your iPad, when we come on the air. So that'll make things a little more convenient for you, and you won't miss out on any action as basketball season goes on, and that'll still be good when football comes around. Just make Boswell Media Sports your home for Leake Academy sports. And state tournament getting underway here in Greenwood. Pillow Academy hosting us. We've got Billy Steen at Boswell Media Sports Studios. Leake Academy's own Gavin White as our production assistant and action camera operator. And we've got BMO here also. We may hear from him before the day's over. He's here doing some photography for Boswell Media Sports. And then, of course, I'm Philip Palmertree, and I'm really glad to be here with you. We come now to the big trophy, the 5A state championship. And the boys are the 4 seed coming out of the North tournament and taking on the 1 seed from the South. Oak Forest, the Yellow Jackets from Amite, Louisiana, come in the winners of the South 5A tournament that was held at Central Hines, coached by Coach Curtis Mathern. They defeated Central Hines, the host school, 52-41 in the quarterfinals. Blew out ACCS in the semis 63-38, and then won a low-scoring squeaker in the finals against St. Joe, and that is something of an upset. St. Joe had been pretty dominant. We've seen St. Joe a couple of times this year on the boys' side, and they're a handful. Really thought St. Joe would come away with the South title, but credit these young men from Oak Forest with only 1 senior on the roster. They're not anywhere the kind of size and athleticism that St. Joe puts on the court, but they obviously had a good game plan, stuck to it, and pulled the low-scoring upset, slowed down the game, limited possessions, and that got them the South 5A title. So they're coming in, riding the wave of confidence against Coach Jason Morgan's Rebels, who were 21-13, won the quarterfinal game at Simpson in the North 5A tournament 48-45. Then lost in the semis to Magnolia Heights. That score was 50-38. And then fell to Heritage in the consolation game on Saturday. And that gets us here. And this is the Dr. David Henderson pregame. You're listening on the Duets in Sebastopol audio and video stream. And just a couple of minutes, we'll have today's, I should say, Baptist Medical League starting lineups. Oak Forest had an outstanding football season, and they've obviously got a lot of good athletes at that school because they've been good for a while in basketball as well. So go ahead and mention the other parts of the bracket. Paired up with Leake and Oak Forest here is a game that's going to be played later tonight between the North 2 seed Magnolia Heights and the South 3 seed Copiah Academy. So the winner of the game that's about to start now will play the Magnolia Heights Copiah winner on Friday at 7:15. The Wednesday games tomorrow in the quarterfinals feature the North 1 seed Simpson Academy against ACCS, the South number 4, and then Madison St. Joseph. We mentioned them just a moment ago. They're the 2 seed from the South, and they're taking on Heritage, who defeated the Rebels down in Mendenhall on Saturday. They're the North 3 seed. Quick, we've got just enough time to flip over to the girls' bracket and mention that. Right after this game's over, the Rebelettes will hit the court. Leake taking on the 2 seed from the South, Copiah Academy. Leake, the 3 seed, having won the consolation game Saturday at Simpson. And then they're paired with a Friday 1 p.m. semifinal match against the Simpson and Bowling Green winner. Of course, Simpson won the North, Bowling Green the South number 4. The other side, Brookhaven and Heritage, play tomorrow night, and Pillow and St. Joe are the nightcap here on Tuesday. They'll probably get underway 8 o'clock or so. But the teams have been summoned to their benches, and we're just about ready to get you set for The T&K Farms Woodmiser tip-off as the Dr. David Henderson pregame continues from Pillow Academy. We'll pay attention to what's going on at the scores table to see if we're going to take a pause for national anthem break and usual pregame festivities. Sometimes they do that the first game, sometimes they don't. But we know we're going to be starting on time because we're the first.
Now, Dr.